Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So today I am doing like back-to-back videos, and I'm only going to upload them one at a time though, so you will see this first and then you will see the next videos in a couple of days time. So the first video I'm doing is my review on Oudh 36 Nuit by Haramain. So this is the one I mentioned in my last video that I tried this out. Well, I did my first impressions during the summer season, and when I tried it out now in the winter season, I felt very different. In this collection, you've also got the original Oudh 36, you've got Oudh 36 Afghan, and you've also got Oudh 36 Elixir. So the one I'm reviewing today is called Oudh 36 Nuit. So in this one, you've got top notes of cardamom, geranium, and cedar, mid notes of oud, rose, and saffron, and base notes of musk, sandalwood, and labdanum. So I'm not going to spray this fragrance on my skin, as I mentioned in my last video, that when I do a full review, I've already tried the fragrance so many times, and that's why I'm able to give you a full review on the fragrance. So I don't see any need for me to spray it during the video. I do spray the fragrances when I do my first impressions, for example, because that is my first impressions, so I will show you like instantly what I think of the fragrance. But when I'm doing a full review, I don't see any need for me to spray it on my skin, because my reviews are quite thorough, which means I have tried it on a number of occasions before I actually tell you what I think of the fragrance. I want to see my first impressions on this fragrance, and also an unboxing video. I can't remember if I unboxed it, but I did do a first impressions, and you can find that on my YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description box below as well. So this time when I sprayed the Oudh 36, or when I used the Oudh 36 Nuit over the winter period, it actually came across quite musky with a good balance of rose. As compared to when I tried this in summer and gave my first impressions, it was a little bit skanky at the start, not as much as other people state it is, but this time there was nothing skanky about it at all. It was more resinous, incensey, musky with rose. So in the first 10 minutes, it actually reminded me of an attar that my dad used to wear on Fridays. So in my first impressions video, so when I first tried it in the summer season, I could also feel the cardamom at the start, but this time when I tried it in winter, I really could not feel any cardamom at all. I'm actually noticing that fragrances feel different to me in summer as compared to winter, and it's probably because our body chemistry changes. There are some fragrances I can't stand in the summer weather, so it's useful to try fragrances in different seasons to see how they compare. But to be honest, I liked this one in summer, and I also like it in winter, even though it feels different. So the initial projection of this fragrance, which is the Oudh 36 Nuit, is amazing, and after a few minutes it actually becomes slightly stronger. For me, this is a 100% unisex fragrance. 10 minutes later, after first spraying it, it doesn't feel like my dad's attar anymore. It actually becomes more oud, woody, with a hint of rose. So the musk in this fragrance pops up now and then within the first 30 minutes, and it definitely gives it that nice Middle Eastern touch. So after 2 hours, the scent actually comes across more like incense, although this isn't mentioned in the notes, and it also feels like it's got some oud in it. It's still projecting really nicely at the 2 hour mark, and randomly you get pops of like musk and rose, and that makes it feel very different and very beautiful, as you're not stuck with the same scent. And in the sun, the scent projects a lot more in my experience, because I think when I tried it on quite a few times and I was sitting in the sun, it was just projecting amazingly. After about 4 to 5 hours, you get like a woody, musky scent, mainly more woody, but the scent remains on your skin quite well. It hasn't gone down in strength considering you sprayed it like 5 hours ago, and it's still projecting, not as much as it did at the start, but you can definitely smell it. This woody, musky, dry down scent lasted approximately 10 hours on my skin, but on my clothes it lasted more than a day. When I picked my clothes up the next day, it had this beautiful woody, musky scent which gave strong whiffs of the scent with each movement. So that for me was a major plus point. Definitely spray this fragrance on your jacket or on your abaya, for example, and you'll know it'll be there the next day. So this for me was definitely an interesting fragrance. As I said at the start, the initial spray to me in the summer season felt different. I'll definitely be reviewing this and revisiting this fragrance in the summer, just to see how it compares. For me, this was definitely a playful fragrance. I like the way it changes, giving hints of rose and musk at random points. And the performance for me is also very good on my skin and exceptional on clothes for the price that was paid for this. So that is Oudh 36 Nuit, guys. If you have any questions, then do let me know in the comments box below. Otherwise, I hope I've been able to give you like a good, thorough review of Oudh 36 Nuit by Haramain. As I said, there are another 2 fragrances in this collection that I know of, which I haven't tried before. But maybe if I do get a chance to kind of come around to them, then I might review them. But this one I'll definitely be doing another full review in summer, just to see how it compares to my winter review. So thank you for watching today's video, guys, and do look out for my next reviews coming soon.